I'm Emma Hewlett from Kilmackie Gardens. I'm the chairperson of the Wexford Garden Trail, and I'm going to be interviewing the members of the Garden Trail to find out a little bit about their businesses and their gardens, their garden centres and their parks. I have Moira Hart from the Wexford Lavender Farm with me. Moira has just celebrated her 10th anniversary. Tell us a little bit about what encouraged you to create a lavender farm in Ireland.
Well, obviously, I always loved lavender. My granny used to grow it, so I think there was a bit of nostalgia there. Um, and I'd been to France, to the Valensole area a couple of times, and just wow, it's stunning. Really loved going there. And when I was living in the UK, we moved to Ireland in 2007. So whilst I was living in the UK, I used to regularly go to Somerset Lavender, which is near Bath. I had a friend that lived in Bath, and I was living in Bournemouth, and we used to meet there with our then young kids. So that was kind of an inspiration for me. I did my research and realised there wasn't a lavender farm. There's quite a few lavender farms in the UK. There weren't any in Ireland, so that was kind of where my starting base came from.
Oh, my goodness. So that was the base. And what happened next?
Well, we were lucky enough to inherit a family farm that used to belong to my grandparents and then my late aunt Jane Crozier. So I had the kind of the base buildings, they were derelict and the land there. So a lot of hard work and a lot of planning. We started converting the stables in 2012. We planted the lavender in 2013, the first field, which was a 2-acre field. And we opened the business in 2014, hence the 10-year anniversary that we just celebrated at the weekend. So,
Yes. And,
yeah.
and tell me, how did the 10th
Yeah,
anniversary go?
lovely. We were lucky, really lucky at the end of the day. The weather came out just right as the choir. We had the Canterbury, my husband sings in the Canterbury choir.
Oh,
So
lovely.
they came to sing in the courtyard, and thankfully, yeah, everybody arrived just as the sun came out. So, yeah, we had a really lovely afternoon.
Tell us a little bit about how you run your business.
Well, we're seasonal. So I think you have to, we've had longer seasons and shorter seasons, and we're now down to kind of probably how it kind of works best. We open at Easter every year and do an Easter egg hunt for the kids over the Easter holidays. And then now at the moment, we're just Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which is a lot to do with staffing. The staff are all, we're a seasonal business, so the staff are all students, by myself and the other lady that helps me in the kitchen. So we operate the lavender flowers from late June, July and August. So that's obviously our busy time. And then we do weekends in September, and then we close up for the winter. So we're that kind of core summertime.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And it sounds as if in the family unit, you have the great advantage of Granny and Grandpa absolutely loving lavender and everything to do with outside and sitting and having your beautiful food and a good cup of coffee, down to Mum and Dad who have brought the kids with them too, who are thoroughly enjoying all of the super amenities that you have added over the 10 years. I know you mentioned Billy the Bull, and you have other, I think I remember 2 years ago you created a maze of some
Yes, that's
sort.
right. Yeah. We were trying to find something to that wasn't related, obviously, to the flowering season. For visitors to do outside of the flowering season. So we've been lucky enough to work with Wexford Local Development twice. Initially, when we opened, we had a grant from Wexford Local Development and plenty of advice, and we got a second grant in another phase to part fund the maze. So it's a wooden maze. But yeah, that's there as well for the kids. We're close to Carlinearan Wood, which is on the Wexford walking trails. So with 3 different woodland walks directly from the farm, uh, outside Snakes and Ladders board. The playground, obviously very popular, and Billy the Bull, which operates in the summer holidays. It's a quad train that pulls 6 barrels for the kids.
Yes,
So they
yeah.
love that.
That's super. So, just to give people an idea, when they drive up your drive and they park the car, they have your beautiful courtyard with seating
Yep.
and your gift shop, and your cafe. And they are situated in a beautiful stone building.
Yeah, the converted stables. Yeah.
Hmm. And tell me how you choose to stock. How do you stock your craft shop?
Well, we're very lucky as well in the summer months. So from the June bank holiday, June, July, and August, we have a second gift shop which is run by local crafters. We call it the Artist Attic because it used to be located upstairs. It's now located downstairs, but that's kind of like a six local craftspeople kind of run that space, if you like. They all do a day each. They cover they man it themselves. So that's kind of all homemade your crafts.
Hmm.
And then we have our own gift shop, which is a mixture of our own products, a lot of which I make over the winter months, and then stock that I buy in from various different places, giftware that I buy in as well, and lavender plants that we sell. We just sell lavender, we don't sell any other plants, but two or three different varieties of lavender plants in the summer months as well.
Tell me what gives you joy on a day-to-day basis.
Um, I guess I grew up in the country, in Dorset, and so I'm a country girl, a country woman, and I do love being outside. Um, so I love being out working in the field. Um, I guess I like the flexibility of running my own business, and the different seasons of kind of the madness of the summer, and then having a slightly slower paced life in the winter months. Um, yeah, and obviously in the summertime when it's flowering, when the lavender's in bloom, I never get enough of the smell of the sight or the smell of the lavender
Well,
out there in the
it
fields.
certainly sounds
Yeah.
as if you have landed on your feet, as it were, and found what certainly suits you and your life. And it's wonderful that in Wexford we have the Wexford Lavender Farm and your energy to keep it going. And we wish you the very best of luck. And of course, we're very lucky to have you as the secretary of the Wexford Garden Trail, and look forward to working with you for many years to come. Thank you so much for coming
Thank you.
in.
Thanks.
Thank you.